Shannon Drayer here at Safeco Field, where the Mariners are looking to take on the Boston Red Sox again. So far, so good. A week into what we're seeing is what could be a bit of a turnaround, and if you read my blog, I'm not quite ready to say they've turned that corner, but with every win and every well-played game, and every success that we see with the younger players, I think they're getting that much closer to the corner. Now, what's going on? Why is Justin Smoak hitting? Why are the youngsters coming up and coming through in some big situations? Why did we see what we saw from Michael Saunders last night? 2 solid doubles, 2 RBI doubles, and helping out with runners in scoring position. Well, I talked with Eric Wedge earlier today, and he said that one of the things that he's been trying to impart on the guys, and Justin Smoak in particular, is that until you get as comfortable here at this level as you were in AAA, we're not going to be able to see your talent. You have to relax. You have to play as relaxed as you were at AAA. And if you think about it, when they're at AAA, of course they're fighting to get back here, but they're working on things, and the pressures of winning a game for a big league club, for coming through, for the big leaguers that are next to them, are not on them. They relax and they play. You also don't have the scrutiny of the fans because there aren't as many. You still see a lot online about them, but they're not quite as exposed out there, and they have a tendency to relax. When you're relaxed, you play better. So that's what he's been looking for, and that's a conversation he's had with some of the guys, and one of those guys was Justin Smoak. About 2 weeks ago, Eric Wedge pulled Smoak into his office for a long talk. They liked what they saw mechanically from him. They liked his pitch selection for the most part. The big problem was that when he came up with runners in scoring position or in a pressure type situation, they could see it from the dugout. They could see it in his body language. They could see it from his batting stance. It was affecting everything that he was doing. He had to get to a point where he just let go. And easier said than done, because this is a guy, and I'm talking about Smoak here, whose entire life has been a cleanup hitter. For the last 2 years, you've seen him hit cleanup quite a bit because Eric Wedge hasn't had anyone else to put there, and he put Justin there because he looks like a cleanup hitter and because he's had that experience. Well, maybe it was too soon, and maybe that was contributing to kind of how he gets when he gets into a pressure situation. So very interesting to see what he's doing right now. I've had the numbers on the blog, but if you watch him closely, look at him. Instead of somebody who looks unsure of what he's doing at the plate, he looks like a guy that's ready to pounce, to uncoil, to really kind of let loose with the bat. And we're seeing the results right now. And Justin said he feels so much more relaxed. The conversation with Eric Wedge helped. Also conversations with Jason Bay, Raul Ibanez, and Kendrys Morales, and also just watching what they do at the plate. And he realized they look different at the plate as well. So having those examples has certainly helped. This is the lineup we've got tonight behind Iwakuma, and something interesting with Iwakuma, in his last 4 outings, he's given up 4 earned runs in each of those outings. Now, his last outing, he said the biggest problem that he had was when the Mariners had a big offensive inning. He was in the dugout for a long time. He said he didn't recover from that when he got back out on the hill. Well, if he was watching last night, I hope he realizes he might need to prepare for a little bit more offense. I think he will. This is what we've got. Brad Miller leading off, followed by Franklin, Ibanez, Morales, Seager, Smoak, Saunders, Zunino, and Ackley rounding out the 9 in center. Yes, Dustin Ackley hitting 9th. For all the latest breaking news on the Seattle Mariners, stay tuned to 710 ESPN Seattle. Check out my blog on mynorthwest.com, and of course follow on Twitter at Shannon Drayer.